Hello everybody. Today we are going to talk about something really important. We're going to talk about love, marriage and money. Have you ever noticed something interesting? We often see men who work marry women who do not work outside the home. This seems very normal to many people, but we do not often see the opposite. It is not as common for a woman with a career to marry a man who does not have a job. This is a pattern that tells us a lot about our world. It shows us that when it comes to choosing a life partner, men and women can face very different expectations and pressures. This difference in marriage choices is not a small thing. It is a big topic that touches on so many parts of our lives. It makes us think about what we expect from a husband. It makes us think about what we expect from a wife. Why does society seem so comfortable with one scenario but not the other? The reasons are deep and have been around for a long, long time. We have to look at history, at our families, and at the stories we are told. Understanding this can help us understand ourselves and our relationships better. It's about more than just who earns the money. When a woman builds a career, she is often told she can have it all. She can have a great job, a family, and a wonderful life. But choosing a partner is a huge part of that life. For many working women, the idea of marrying a man without a job can feel complicated. It brings up questions about fairness, about partnership, and about what each person brings to the relationship. It is not just about the money he isn't earning, it is about his drive, his purpose, and how he sees his role in the world and in their life together. This is a journey that many women are navigating today. So let's get into it. We need to have an honest conversation about this. We will explore why these patterns exist and what they mean for all of us. This is not about judging anyone's choices. It is about understanding them. We will look at old traditions and new ideas. We will talk about how money can change how we see love. And we will think about what it means to be a true partner in today's world. This is a conversation for every woman who has worked hard for her dreams and for every man who wants to support her. For centuries, society had very clear rules for men and women. These were the traditional gender roles that many of our grandparents and great-grandparents lived by. The man was expected to be the provider. His main job was to go out into the world, work hard, and earn money to support his family. His success was measured by his ability to put food on the table and a roof over everyone's head. This was his identity and his responsibility. He was seen as the strong protector, the one who took care of things financially. This idea was very powerful and shaped how everyone saw a good husband. On the other side of this, the woman was expected to be the homemaker. Her domain was the home. Her main job was to take care of the children, cook the meals, clean the house, and create a warm, loving space for her family. Her value was tied to how well she managed the household and nurtured her family. She was the heart of the home. This role was also seen as very important. Together, the man as provider and the woman as homemaker created a complete family unit, according to these old traditions. These roles were seen as natural and correct for a very long time. These old ideas are still with us today, even though our world has changed so much. They live in our minds like a quiet whisper. They influence how we think, even when we don't realize it. So, when a man does not have a job, it can feel like he is not fulfilling his traditional role. Some people might see him as failing to be a provider. This can lead to judgment from family, friends, and even from himself. He might feel a sense of shame or a loss of purpose because he is not living up to that old expectation of what a man should be. For a working woman, this traditional thinking creates a challenge. She has already stepped out of the traditional role of being just a homemaker. She is also a provider. But if she considers marrying a non-working man, she is going against two traditions at once. She is the provider and he is not. This can feel very uncomfortable for many people, including the couple themselves. Society might question their relationship. The woman might worry about being the only one with financial responsibility, and the man might struggle with his identity in a world that still connects manhood with a paycheck. Let's be real for a moment. Money matters in a relationship. It is not the most romantic thing to talk about, but it is true. Money is not just about buying things, it is about security, freedom, and the power to make choices. When a woman has her own career and her own money, she has a level of independence that was not possible for most women in the past. She can take care of herself. She does not need to marry someone just to have financial security. This changes everything. It means she can choose a partner based on love, respect, and true connection, not just need. This financial independence is a powerful thing. It allows a woman to set higher standards for her relationships. She is not just looking for a provider because she is a provider herself. Instead, she is often looking for an equal partner. She wants someone who brings something valuable to the table, and that does not always have to be money, but it often includes ambition and drive. When a potential partner does not work, a working woman might wonder if he shares her values about hard work and building a future together. It can create an imbalance from the very beginning. The idea of being the sole breadwinner can be a heavy burden for anyone, man or woman. For a working woman who has fought hard for her success, the thought of taking on full financial responsibility for her partner can be daunting. She might worry about the pressure. What if she loses her job? What if he is not actively looking for work or contributing in other significant ways? These are practical concerns. It is not about a lack of love. It is about the reality of managing a household and a life. She might feel that a partner who also works provides a safety net and shares the load. Furthermore, a difference in financial situations can sometimes create a power imbalance in the relationship. The person who earns the money can sometimes, intentionally or not, have more say in big decisions. A working woman might not want this kind of dynamic. She may fear that being the only earner could lead to resentment, either from her feeling overwhelmed or from him feeling powerless. She is often looking for a partnership where both people feel empowered and contribute to their shared life, making decisions together as equals. The absence of a second income can make achieving that balance feel much more difficult. As the world changes, so do our ideas about what makes a great relationship. For many modern working women, the goal is not to find someone to take care of them. The goal is to find a true partner. A partner is someone who walks beside you, not in front of you or behind you. This means sharing responsibilities, supporting each other's dreams, and building a life together as a team. This idea of an equal partnership is very important. It is a relationship built on mutual respect, shared goals, and a deep sense of teamwork in all parts of life. In this new vision of partnership, contribution is not just measured in dollars. However, ambition and purpose are often seen as very attractive qualities. A working woman is often passionate about her career and her personal growth. She is naturally drawn to a partner who has his own passions and goals. When a man is not working, a key question arises: what is his purpose? Is he pursuing an education, taking care of the home and children, starting a creative project, or actively seeking work? If he has a clear purpose and contributes actively to their life, the fact that he doesn't have a traditional job may not matter. However, if a man is not working and also lacks direction, it can be a major red flag. It is not about the money he isn't earning. It is about a potential lack of drive or shared values. A woman who is building her own future wants a partner who is also building something. She wants a teammate who is engaged with life, not just passively living it. The fear is that a lack of professional ambition might translate into a lack of ambition for the relationship and their shared future. It is about a desire for a partner who inspires her and grows with her. Ultimately, every relationship is a unique story written by two people. While these patterns and concerns are common, they are not universal rules. Gender roles are becoming more flexible. We are seeing more stay-at-home dads and more female breadwinners than ever before. The most important thing is for couples to have open and honest conversations about their expectations, their roles, and their finances. A successful partnership is one where both people feel valued, respected, and happy with their shared life, no matter who earns the paycheck. The heart wants what it wants, and true love can thrive in many different arrangements.